All right. So we are streaming. Are we streaming right now? Good. Good. Now, let's try to play some music. Play some Minecraft music. Actually, not Minecraft music, just the, just whatever. All right. Okay. So music is up and we are live streaming. Man. Anyways. Yeah, the chat bubble going. Let's see. Wait, how do I do this? Let's see. Get this. Copy this and paste. There you go. Return back and get the website going. Let me see. Oh, I forgot. Oh, my bad. I meant to do this. Boom, boom, and intermission and press play. There you go. All right. To be fair, one of those Minecraft parkour things, like one of those videos, they were like this one specifically is like really good because it has like so much shaders. Like look at this, like the shading on this, like the quality on this one's crazy. I'm pretty sure it's simple too. Like they probably just use the recorder app, whatever you call it, that like helps like record the, not just only record the thing, but like add shaders to it, like a filter to make it where it looks like high quality, almost like you're playing like a high rendered whatever you call the game, but even though it's just all pre-rendered or whatever you call it. But anyways, let me see. Solid.2 page. All right, and then website. All right, and then copy this. Okay, but I gotta open Discord app because I forgot to do that. Man, I feel like I need to sneeze. Man. All right. So, good thing is that I feel a little better in the sense that I don't feel sick, but also I don't feel like hurting as much, even though my right hand is kind of hurting still. But I try to take like the full 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and hopefully it works, if that makes any sense. Speaking of which, let me see. So I'm in Discord. I'm gonna start advertising because that's what we always do. We always advertise to see if we get some members joining, All right, so is my mouse working? Okay, it works, but of course I need to fix the other mouse. I do hope I have enough time though, because let's just say like my mother's birthday is coming up, and it's gonna happen around 3 hours. So I just hope like by the time the ending of the stream, I hope it's not like cutting me off during the stream or something like that. So that's just my hope. Let's see here. Where's my mouse? Mouse. Okay. There you go. All right. You know what's like the biggest hard question to do? Like am I gonna do like a stream overlay? I don't know. It's a hard choice to choose. Noah, the AI player is currently live streaming. Okay. I always sometimes forget to just copy and paste it. All right. So paste. Okay, and then start off posting on the other ones too. Not ping. Currently live streaming, making part 2. Or I just call it live streaming. Live streaming something something. You know, like yesterday I was kind of feeling like bad, I guess, because I don't know, I guess just the exercise that makes me feel all physically hurting and stuff. But it is what it is. That's what happens when you overtrain yourself. Even though I didn't really feel like I was exhausted, I just felt like, I mean, I was exhausted, don't get me wrong. I was like, still though, like, I never thought the after effects when you're exercising is crazy. But yeah, I was about to do something else, like do like a different AI live stream, but I just think this one's pretty nice. Like last time in this live stream, it was pretty fun to make the book though, like trying to set up the whole thing. Although the problem is the stupid I forgot to mention the idea of the characteristics, like oh, what's the personality of the guy, or what hair color he has, or you know, if he either has a good face or a bad face, or you know, yada yada. Like I forget the idea of adding those details. I'm pretty sure it's just the I'm pretty sure the intro is fixed. Like it could be fixed. I'm just worried about like forgetting the idea, the details of the characters, because we obviously have no idea who the main character is. So that's why I'm kind of like, hey, I gotta make sure I make sure to point them out in a storybook, not just you know, just to predict what they are and stuff. But let me see. Okay, I'm trying to promote as much as I can to the other Discord servers. Also, good news. I think I fix it. I mean, we're gonna figure that out like after 2 hours, but I fixed the OBS. So I look up Gemini 3 Pro for the answer, and man, it really tells me a lot of problems on my OBS, like the amplifier code, whatever you call it. Like I should leave it blank or something, or my AMD card is running too aggressively on OBS or something, and that's why it causes crash or something. And I ask like, hey, like what's the difference? Like after changing the whole thing, and it's like, well, your performance is gonna be slightly boosted because it's not like running too tough and stuff. Which I guess it makes sense, because you have to be careful with the settings, because I think it's because if you raise too much bitrate, it's like unnecessary, like pushing your OBS too much, even though you're live streaming or whatever, or video wise, it's not that going crazy because they have a limiter for some reason. So that's part of the idea, I guess. Now, while that is going, I'm gonna check my audio. Like pushing your OBS too much, even though you're live streaming or whatever, or video wise, it's not that going. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. All right. And thank God for the audio compression, because at least I can choose my own type of music I can choose. I know I can use like an application audio, whatever you call it, where it focus on like a certain audio aspects, like to make sure like, hey, like gotta make sure like only this application you can hear the audio, and I can control controller or something, so that way like if there was a gameplay or I don't know, it's just the audio balance is what matters here, to make sure like my voice, or if there's people talking on Discord or the video, I have to make sure like, hey, I make sure balance it out, you know. So you know, to be fair, I feel like the idea would be like I'd be using too much I forgot, but I mean, I'd be using like the same thumbnail, but to be fair, I mean, it's not really that special. It's mostly just progression. Like, hey, the only difference is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, you know. Now, anyways, I think we are going to be ready now. I think. All right, yeah. Minus everything else. Full screen this. Where are you? This one? Okay. All right. I think we're good. All right. I think we're good. All right. So I'm going to start now. Alrighty. So minus this. Pause the Minecraft whatever. And yeah. Hello. Okay. I hope the audio is not peaking though. But it is what it is. All right. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video or live stream. And today we're back on part 2 of, part 2 of just trying to set up a story. Now, if you haven't hear this before, I got like the book cover. I mean, I didn't get the book cover yet, but I mean, I just set up the whole Canva thing. Like, I got like the book cover tab, or the page, whatever we call it. Oh yeah, there's the table of contents where it shows all the pages from where the chapters ends and starts, and the page numbers, yada yada. And we got like episode 1 through I think it's about 5 pages of episode 1, and until we finally reach episode 2, and I guess it's like like another episode. So we've been doing like 2 chapters so far, and my only issue so far is the page numbers are fine. I can fix it anytime I want, but what I'm saying is I messed up the one key factor, and that is like who the main character looks like, how old he is, how tall he is he like, I don't know if he disabled or something. I'm just kidding, but still, like, the point is I messed up in the very beginning. I just hope that the AI doesn't mistaken certain things and change the whole story, because that'd be a waste of time and only bring up the details later on, because I just don't want to make it too complicated, but at the same time just give a better introduction, like, hey, who's this character, what does he look like, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tell it this though. Thank God I can use Windows H to talk to the thing and text it for me. All right. I forget to realize that you need to basically go and let people know, or let the readers know, who the main character looks like how old he is, what color his hair is, or if it's a long, or what type of hairstyle he has, and just like how tall he is and what color his eyes are or skin. But basically, I don't want you to change the whole story, because I already put it in my Canva bookmaker. So I just simply want you to give me a introduction message of like who the guy looks like, when it comes to like the readers, like who is curious of what this character looks like. And then after that, just only start off with the introduction from the by putting that mention in chapter 1 beginning, but don't write the whole thing. Just simply just go and let people know what the design of the character is and his friend and the personalities and such. And after that, wait. Okay. Throughout the story of chapter 3 and to 12, whatever you call it, that's where you go ahead, and whenever there's like a character introduction to the story or a mob or something like that, you have to basically let the readers know who or what they are, because they can't see it, they can only hear your words. So just start off with the introduction of the chapter 1 with the message, so I can put it on my very first page, so it doesn't have to write the whole thing, and wait until I ask for chapter 3 to begin with. There you go. All right, let's hope it works. I'm not good at prompting, but at the same time, I just hope that the AI understands what I'm asking, because I forget the idea of letting the person know, like, hey, like, he's a white character, he has blue eyes, he has brown hair, he's tall, as he's like 12 feet, he's, or what age he is or something. All right, we're gonna move full screen on this one. Okay, so let me see. I think so. Okay. Oh wow. So I guess the guy is like a year like younger than me. Wow, crazy. Man, my legs hurt. Man. I mean, it's not as hurting as it was before, but man, it's like when I bend them again, it's like hurting. Wait, how tall is 5 feet? Wait, what? Height 5'10". How tall is the 5'10"? 5'10"? So he's basically like, you know, he's like almost, he's like a size of a like a size of a woman, if that makes sense. Like a height as a woman towards a woman, but you know, yada yada. Let's see. So character profiles, the main, all right. Gamer, not athletic, but not frail. He has a posture of someone who sits, and then, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this like, okay. First of all, I'm gonna read this because I always forget to read them out, just in case people don't want to, you know, read and stuff. Okay. Character. Wait, is my music good? I think it's good. All right. Character profiles, reader's guide. Main protagonist, Red Miller. Age 20. Height 5'10", 178 centimeters. Build, gamer slim. Not athletic, but not frail. He has the posture of someone who sits in a chair 12 hours a day. Hair, dark brown, kept in a messy, overgrown sag, cut that in particular flattened by his gaming headset. He rarely combs it. His eyes steel gray. Oh, that's interesting. Usually framed by dark circles from lack of sleep. Skin tone pale. He hasn't seen the sun in a week. Distinguished feature. He has a habit of tapping his fingers against his thigh as if pressing keyboard keys when he's thinking. Okay. Clothing. Earth. A faded black zip-up hoodie, a graphic t-shirt with a retro 8-bit sword logo, a worn-out jeans. Personality, sarcastic, logical, and cynical. He views the world through the lens of game mechanics, min-maxing efficiency. He masks his anxiety with with humor. Okay. Side character, Kevin, the land neighbor. Age 17, high school skipper. Appearance, messy, bleach blonde hair with dark roots showing. He wears a bright orange puffer vest that hurts to look at. Personality, loud, energetic, and lacks in inside voice. The type of guy who yells at the screen when he loses. Okay, interesting. All right. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to simply try to, I'm going to go up, right? Like I'm going to go all the way up here and then try to add in a page. I'm going to simply go ahead and copy and paste, put this here. Okay, put this here and then delete. I guess I could just call it game character profile reader guide. Okay. There you go. Reader guy. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, like throughout, I'm not sure if you guys heard the series yet, but we're basically trying to go ahead and try and make ourselves our very good old storytelling, because obviously, and of course I'm not simply just, oh, I'm gonna ask AI and that's it. Like, no, I'm looking over it. I'm trying to give some opinions and, you know, yada yada, you know, try to enlighten some facts in the matter here, especially if this is a book which people cannot understand like what's going on because it's a word. You have to imagine it to yourself basically. So we've been doing good with the process so far. So I'm just trying to fix like the characteristics, like because obviously we don't understand who or what these characters are, because we don't even know what they look like, or the main characters look like, the young boy looks like. And I mean, of course they have some example, like we know what the knight looks like, we know what a kitchen lady is, but we don't know if they're like fat or skinny, or, you know, like the details is what I'm saying. Like we have to try to like let each other know, like, or what the mob look like, you know, yada yada. So that's how I try to make it work. So anyways, oh man, okay, I guess I gotta get like another one. So what I'm gonna do is remove this. Oh no, wait, I moved this. My bad. So I remove this. Okay. And okay. Remove this. All right. And so far so good. Like I am having fun though, because at least a good thing I get to make a story and make it look like, make it interesting and stuff, have some characteristics of my own. Of course I didn't really choose the character designs. I just be like, hey, whatever works when it comes to like how the AI thinks. But to be fair, I don't know either. Like I wouldn't really come up with the idea. I just be a director, like, hey, just make whatever. I remember the idea that there was like a YouTube short where basically like a One Punch Man drawer or sketcher, or I guess like the owner of it, like he basically just sketch a lot of things and then just tell the artist like, hey, just build us. Like, oh cool, build us, oh it's cool, build this, oh cool, you know what I'm saying? Like just like repeating itself over and over or something. Just an idea. Like I don't know, that's like a nutshell of, it was like a skit, like a nutshell of a guy who works in One Punch Man or something. I don't know. It was just it was like a weird skit, but I don't know. Let's see. All right. All right, I think it's good. Okay. All right. So okay. Okay, so everything is good for now. Like I got the character profile guidelines done, so that's good. So we are actually, you know what? This music is too calm. I want some anime music. I want the anime. I'm just kidding. I want like the good old, wait, award-winning site in one prompt. Dang. I guess you could say like there are some YouTube videos out there that just be like, hey, like wanting to get like the best of the best when it comes to like I guess you could say like Nano Pro did a good job when it comes to just simple prompting without enhanced prompts, but you know it is. Anywho, so anime music, no copyright, please. I mean, I know that it's a thing, I just didn't know much about things. All right, well, let's hope this works. Thanks for the music, fam. All right. All right. All right. All right. Sorry for the wait. I'm trying to set up the whole thing. Okay. Okay, now you can start off with chapter 3, but just don't forget to introduce the characters when describing to the readers, because they can't see it. They have to read and understand the idea of what the character design looks like, what the monster looks like, what the mob looks like, what the weapons look like, or, you know, yada yada. But don't be overly explaining yourself, but just as another lesson in mind when it comes to making storytelling. So anyways, begin with chapter 3. All right. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. Because like I know I messed up on something, because I should have let the AI know, like, I wanted to make sure to ensure the details of the character when writing a book. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I have this prompt, like, it has like the system prompt of this, like, you're like the reader, the world building, you know, all that stuff. But I guess I just forgot to add the idea and stuff. Reminder to self: always stay on topic. If the user says something, okay, pretty cool. Accurate to paranoid. Do not hallucinate inventory items. Do not have. Track the math. Wow, that's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool for the fact that the character system instructions or system prompting is pretty good for. Oh no, I know. Dang it, I didn't mean to. Dang it, I didn't mean to press it. Dang it. Well, I mean, who knows? It might become better this time. Dang it, I messed up. I didn't mean to reset the thing. All right, let's hope it works. All right, episode 3. Okay. All right. Grand architect status current chapter episode 3. Ren's status level 2. Abilities analyze level 1. Current location standing outside the Adventurers Guild in Riverstone. Inventory situation: holding a bundle of dirty clothes and leftover roots, no bag. Direction or directives: focus on visual description, show don't tell for the reader. Okay. All right, here is episode 3, the guide of the keeper. Okay. Oh, I should have told the thing. That's fine. I'll come up with a name eventually. I don't even know what I even call the name for this anime or this LitRPG story, but it is what it is. All right. Episode 3, the guild. Oh no, guild, not guide. My bad. The guild and the gatekeeper. Ren stood before the Adventurers Guild, feeling very small. The rest of Riverstone was a quaint medieval village. This building was a fortress. It was a massive 2-story structure built from dark, rough hewn stones. I don't know how you pronounce it. That looked like it had been dragged straight out of a quarry. The double doors were made of iron reinforced oak, thick enough to stop a battered ram, and stood at least 10 feet tall. Above the door hung a heavy iron sign swinging on rusted chains, a shield crossed with a broadsword. There you go. See, this is what I want. I want the idea of being more descriptive, but not like, hey, like, don't be over much of it, but also don't leave us left behind to not understand what we even are to begin with. Anyways, he pushed the heavy door open. It groaned, with a sound like a dying bear. The noise inside hit him instantly. A wall of sound and smell. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of roasted garlic, and a metallic tang of polished armor. It smelled like a gym that served beer. Wow. The main hall was a cavernous space filled with long wooden tables, scarred with knife marks and spilled drinks. It was packed. Ren's eyes darted around, talking in a players. To his left, a massive man, easily 6'5", was arm wrestling a dwarf. The man had skin the color of Madhol Gani, and biceps the size of Thanksgiving turkeys. He wore the chest piece of gleaming steel plate mail that caught the light of the chandeliers, whatever you call it, scratched and dented from battle. To his right, a woman in emerald green robes sat quietly reading a scroll. Her hair was a cascading waterfall of silver, glowing faintly in the dim light. A wooden staff topped with a glowing red ruby, the size of the fist, leaned against her shoulder. These are the real deal, Ren thought, looking down at his own sturdy lint tunic and a bundle of weeds in his hand. And I look like an NPC who asked you to find his lost chicken. He kept his head down and walked toward the reception desk at the back of the hall. Behind the high wooden counter sat a woman who looked like she hadn't smiled since the Second Era. She was an elf, or maybe a half-elf. Her ears came to sharp, elegant points poking out through frizzles, whatever you call it. Copper-colored hair that was pulled back into a severe, tight burn. She wore thin, rectangular spectacles perched on a nose sharp enough to cut glass. Her skin was pale and dusted with freckles, and her fingers were stained black with ink. She didn't look up as Ren approached. She just kept scribbling furiously in a leather-bound ledger. "Excuse me," Ren said, putting on his best customer service voice. "I'd like to register. The quill stopped scratching. The woman looked up. Her eyes were a piercing, unnatural shade of violet. "Name?" she asked. Her voice was dry, like crumbling parchment. "Ren." "Class?" Ren hesitated. Well, I'm new. I don't have a class yet." The woman sighed. A long, raring sound that seemed to deflate her entire body. She adjusted her glasses. No class? Let me guess. You woke up in the field, you have no money, and you think you're going to be the next hero of the realm? Ren blinked. "Is it that obvious?" "We'll get 5 of you a week, drifters. We'll call you," she said, dripping her quill into the inkwell. "My name is Merrily, I don't know. I manage the registration. If you die, I'm the one who has to write the letter to, well, nobody, since your drifters never have next of kin." She pulled out a small rectangular copper tag and tossed it onto the counter. It clattered loudly. "Item: copper rank badge. Rank F lowest. Privilege none." Dang. Registration fee is usually 10 silver, Merrily droned. "But since you look like a stiff breeze would knock you over, I'll waive the fee. In exchange, the guild takes 50% of your earnings until the debt is paid. 50%? Ren choked. That's robbery. That's worse than taxes in New York. Take it or leave it, Drifter merrily said, returning to her ledger. The rats in the sewers don't kill themselves. Ren grabbed the badge. It was cold and rough, stamped with a crude image of the boot, crushing a bug. Fitting. Fine, I'll take it, Ren grumbled. Do I get a starter pack, a dagger, a map? Merrily pointed a stained finger towards a cork board on the far wall, covered in fluttering pieces of paper. Okay, be right back. I guess I need to go to the restroom for a bit. BRB. I need to go restroom right now. So yeah, BRB. Yeah, BRB. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I feel like for the most part, I feel like that's the idea, is that if I'm like in the restroom, it'd be like one of those 5 to 10 minutes off the time. But it is what it is. I mean, I can't control my, well, mostly it's a number 2, but still, it's just can't control it. So you have to go, we have to go. Let's see. All right. I was trying to set up the thing before we get going. Well, mostly. All right, there you go. All right, let's begin of our continuations. Oh, frick. Oh, is it good? Okay, it's good. I was kind of swinging. I accidentally like hit it too hard. I just hope it doesn't mess up the thing. I think it's good. All right. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. All right. Okay. I like accidentally bumped the thing. All right. Direct the thing and. All right. There you go. Wait, what? Okay, man. I'm about to say, like, why is my thing not showing? But it is. It was just because I was trying to put the thing up, but it's fine. You know what's so sad? Not getting any viewers. Because at the end of the day, it's like you're a lone wolf and you have to like just gotta suck it up and just do what you can do. All right, so disable the thing. How do I disable it? Where are you? It's probably in the bottom. There you go. All right, and then switcheroo. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to disable pause the thing. Oops. Trying to save up my footage for in case I need to not show anything. And also, just a side note, I feel like that's gonna be an idea eventually where I'm gonna like, for now on, like when I'm live streaming, I'm gonna try to like not show anything on the screen until I want to show something, because there's some times where I want to show like a meme compilation like on Reddit or Discord, but you gotta be careful sometimes because you never know what's gonna show, if the fact that it's gonna be inappropriate or something, but it is what it is. Anyways. All right. Let's see. Where am I at? There it is. Take it or leave it, Drifter. Merle said, returning to her ledger. Yeah. The rats in the sewers don't kill themselves. Ren grabbed the badge. It was cold and rough, stamped with a crude image of a boot crushing a bug. Wow, fitting. Fine, I'll take it, Ren grumbled. Do I get a starter pack or a dagger, a map? Mary pointed the stained finger toward a cork board on the far wall, covered in fluttering pieces of paper. You'll get work. Don't die. Wait, you'll get work. Don't die. Next. Man. Talking about a female character who don't even care at all of someone's well-being. That's crazy. Ren took his badge and walked over at the quest board. It was a chaotic mess of parchments, pinned up with rusty nails. He scanned the papers using Analyze to read the fine print. Most of them were terrifying. Wanted, Reverend, Maturich? I don't know what you call it. Rank A. Reward 500 gold. Warning. Breath melts steel. Dang. Ren gulped. Gulp. Pass. He looked over. Wait. Sorry. So kind of nothing like my my green shirt like in my green screen or something. Let's see. I'm trying to rest for a bit. There you go. Sorry, it's just my neck was hurting. Okay. All right. I'm trying to like lean on my chair now because I have like a new chair, by the way, and this just feels nice, honestly. All right. Oh, there you go. My green screen fix. Yay. Now I don't look like invisible or anything. Okay. All right. Thank God, honestly, because I thought it'd be like one of those chairs where I have to like stand up, but it actually works. I can just lean back right here and just be like, ooh, just chilling, you know? Anyways, so, move this back a bit. Okay. Man, my eyes. All right. All right. He looked over towards the bottom of the board where the paper was yellowed and curly. Help wanted. Seller infestation. Location. The rusty tankard inn. Target. Giant rats. Five of them. Reward. 10 coppers and a meal. Recommended. Level 2 plus. Giant rats? Ren whispered. Classic. I can handle rats. I step on a slime. I can step on a rat. He took the paper off the board. As he turned to leave, a shadow fell over him. He looked up and up. He looked up and up. Standing directly behind him was an orc. The creature was 7 feet of green muscles and scars. 2 lower tusks, yellow and jagged, protruded. Oh, man, God kidding me. Man, stupid earphone is in the way. All right. Protruded from his jaw, reaching up past his nose. He wore a necklace made of wrens granted. Were those fingers? Man. The orc snorted, a blast of hot air hitting Ren's face. He looked down at the rat quest in Ren's hand. The orc grunted, his voice sounding like gravel in a blender. Fresh meat. Ren forces a smile. Just doing my part for sanitations. You know how it is. The orc laughed, a booming sound that shook Ren's ribs. He slapped Ren in the back, nearly sending him flying into the wall. Good luck, little human. Try not to get eaten. Rats have sharp teeth. Ren scrabbled out of the guild hall, clutching his quest paper like a lifeline. He burst back into the sunlight, gasping for air. Okay, Ren exhaled, his heart hammering. Orcs are real, and they are terrifying. I need a weapon. I can't fight a giant rat with a bundle of dirty laundry. True. He looked at the quest paper again. The rusty tankard inn. Time to kill some rats. But first, I need a stick. A really big stick. Grand architect analyst. Visuals. Guild hall, stone fortress, smell of stale aloe sweat. Merrily. Receptionist. Pointy ears, half elf, frizzy copper hair, ink stained fingers, violet eyes. The orc. Green skin, lower tusk, necklace of fingers, implied danger. Ren's state. Still carrying his bundle, no weapon. Progression, register as F rank, acquired. First official quest. Rat killing. Tone, Ren is imitated, but snarky internally. Episode 3 completed. All right, ready for episode 4. Ren versus the giant rats this will be his first real combat test. Okay. So far so good. I think it's good. So far. My only complaint though, I mean, I guess there are some people there, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to think there was something I need to add. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I would technically add a love interest, don't get me wrong. I just don't know, should I do it now or do it later? I have no idea. I mean, it's a hard choice because I'm not sure if the stories will ever gonna. I mean, of course, I did say it's a slice of life, where it's like, hey, it's just like a normal today type of job where you just go ahead and just, you know, you get to a world and you just grind. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just simple as it is. I mean, I'm not sure if that's how simple it is, but I don't know. It's complicated. Anyways, I'm gonna get started now putting all this in the book. So if you guys are interested, there's a time lapse, or you can always skip, but there might be some times I might want to talk about some things, so you know, so yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, I guess they call it time lapse, I guess. I have to like set up this whole book. I gotta be careful though, because I feel like, okay, I already got the characters' details. Oh yeah, I forgot the idea when it comes to bookmaking. I gotta make sure, like, I have to make sure the idea is to, wait, oh, I'm not even like in the center. Oh man, bruh, I wasn't even in the center, right? I gotta be careful because I have to remember it's a book, so I gotta be careful like how to align it. So BRB. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Okay. One, two, one. Wait. Because what I'm trying to do though is I gotta be careful. I have to think like book logic here, because if we're talking about a book cover, this is the first thing that you see, and when you open it, it shows page 1, page 2, page 1, page 2, and that's how it works. So I have to be careful. I call it 1, 2, 1, 2, and make sure like, and when you go to like a next page, it shows like whatever. And to be fair, I could probably put something like an empty emoji or something just to let people know like what the situation looks like. But that's depends really. So yeah. Man, my bones be cracking like crazy. Anyways. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't like how it just doesn't do that, like doesn't highlight it. Okay, there you go. I have to hold shift to do this, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. Okay. Do this. Do this. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. Copy this. Episode 3. I'm not sure if this is technically anime music, because to be fair, it just sounds like generic music. I mean, of course, the title says the 1 hour of comfy and relaxing songs. So I don't know. I just thought it was something else, but it's fine. All right. I feel like something's trying to bite me. Anyways, so I'm gonna copy this so I don't forget, because I'm trying to put this right here. Oh yeah, I have to do this. I forgot about that. There you go. All right, pretty good. Got the table of contents here, and so far it's pretty good. Like you can tell, like the table of contents, we got page numbers, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So I'm trying to put everything in chapter 3 so far. Like it's not done yet, so we have a long way to go. So I'm gonna start off with this very introductions. Oh yeah, let me stop showing something for a bit. I need to check on something. Let me see. You know, I just learned like the name, like the word fam. Like I heard it from somewhere, like thanks fam, or something like that. Also, not gonna lie. Okay, seriously though, I know I'm off topic. Don't get me wrong, but I like the Minecraft gameplay. This is so cool. Like it's like New York, but this time the lighting, everything, the high qualityness, it's crazy. Like this is so funny. Like I never seen Minecraft be this high quality before. This is crazy. Like the render, I know I'm off topic, but still though, it's so high quality. It's like so funny. It's just like looks beautiful, like crazy good. I know I'm just being off topic, but still, that's just funny. Man, it looks so good, honestly. I forgot to adjust my mouse and keyboard, but it's fine. That's funny. It just looks so good. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry for being off topic. I'm trying to check on something like Discord or something. And fun fact, the guy said, keep it up, boy. And I said, thanks for support, man, fam. It's because there was like this one Discord server that like only one person hated me for the fact that I'm just promoting like AI, even though I'm just simply just making a story. But it is what it is. Why do I look like I have elf ears? It's kind of weird. Anyways, so I'm sorry, I'm getting a little off track. Let me just try to show my screen again. Okay, I was just looking at something, but it's fine. All right. I feel like I messed up on the chapter 1, chapter 2, but I think I'll do it later on. I mean, it's not that big of a deal when it comes to like I'm pretty sure some are self-explanatory on certain things, but sometimes people want to be in depth with the world. They want to actually understand what the world looks like. So that's why I'm like saying, hey, be careful when it comes to what you're telling and stuff. All right. Also, I feel like people don't understand, like, I'm not just simply just dropping, like, copy and pasting like that easily. Like, no, I still have to read into it. Like, I legit just read through it and I know like there was inconsistency. Like, for example, I forget the idea of having characteristics to let the let the readers know who and what these characters are, like what type of character they are, what their hair color is, what their well, of course they know what they live, like they live in Ohio, whatever you call it, but still, like, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't look too bad, if that makes sense. Like, trying to make sure to let the readers know like who or what characters they're dealing with and stuff. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to position myself so I don't look off center like this or something, but you know. All right, I'd be yambling too much. I gotta get going. Okay, the noises. Okay, so I think I'm right here. Okay, try to be careful to not lose my footing. Okay, add next page. Okay, do this. Oh no, I didn't. No, it didn't do the thing. I had to do this way, like press like duplicate and stuff. Hopefully my humming is not too loud. I think like the idea is that it's not so easy being green, because to be fair, I still have to set up the whole thing basically. Like both the storytelling when it comes to storyboarding, and have to make a manga or a comic out of it, and then have to literally, I mean, I can make an anime style. I think anime is like a style choice, I guess. And then I have to like make like a whole like video animation, whatever, which that's gonna be tricky because I have to figure out like what is the best position to make it not look so bad in a sense. But it is what it is. Wait, didn't I already copy this? Let me see. The main hall. Okay, I think I did double it too much. Okay. I do hope that the fonts are not too big, but one way to find out, I guess. I'm gonna ask AI though. Answer this shortly. Like if I'm writing a book and I wonder, like I'm using Canva Sans font and the size is 32.4 size. I'm wondering if this is the normal voice. I mean, not the normal voice. I mean, the normal font size for readers' eyes. Oh shoot, my thing's muted. Oh, sorry. Hey, sorry, can you repeat that again?
Sure, no problem. What would you like me to repeat?
Anyways, I'm making a book. I'm using Canva Sans, and it's 32.4 font size. I'm wondering if this is normal reader's eyes for a font to be that size.
That font size, 32.4 points, is typically much larger than what's considered normal for a book. Standard book fonts are usually between 10 and 14 points, although it can vary depending on the type of book and the target audience.
Yeah, but like, so it's too much, right? Because I thought that was like the norm of to make it easier for the reader's eyes, or is it just too much of a big font, and would that cause an issue?
Yes, that is generally considered too large for a normal book, and it could actually make it harder to read, as you'd have to move your eyes more often to follow the text. It's more common for things like large print books or signage.
And just a reminder, I'm using Canva on like you know, like it has a book option where it's like the size of a book. Like I think it's like a 9:16 ratio, but you know what I'm saying. It's like one of those button that you just press for like what type of page you want, and that's like a book and stuff. So is that the correct size for a regular size book?
A 9:16 ratio is more common for digital formats like social media or vertical displays. Standard book sizes vary, but common ones are closer to
Okay,
6:9.
but to be fair, the custom size that says width 1,410 and height is 2,250 px units. Now, is that the size of a book?
Those dimensions in pixels, 1410 by 2250 px, are also quite large for a standard print book, but could be suitable for certain digital formats. The ideal size really depends on what type of book you're creating and how you plan to share it.
Okay. All right, I think so. It says 10. So how small is 10, honestly? Is that real? I'm not sure if that's realistic because that's so tiny. Oh boy. Okay, what about 20? Is 20 good? Okay, 20 could be cool. Okay, but still, that's so long. But it's also too whatever. I mean, I don't know. I thought to me it's like a good size, but it is what it is. I'll figure about it later on, but I just thought like it's too big for her or something. Okay, I know this is kind of silly, but I need to lay down. I feel kind of lightheaded, so be right back. I'm just gonna take a short lay down break because I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I didn't even pause the thing. Dang it! I didn't even pause the thing right. Whoops. Yeah, just BRB. I seriously need to lay down. I feel kind of exhausted. It'd be like that sometimes. All right. Wait. Taking a short break. Shrink this down a bit. All right. Taking a short break. There you go. All right. Be right back. Or BRB. I'm back. I returned. Sorry for the wait. It was kind of urgent because I was feeling kind of like hurting though. Oh no, my hair. My hair fixed. No, my hair. No. My hair got curled up. Man, talking about strong hair gel. That's lies. Anyways, sorry about that. I just felt like lightheaded or hurt, I guess. You know, it's funny. My green tea is a green screen. No, I'm just kidding. But it is what it is. I tried so hard, not so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had so far to move it up, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, do you know the fact is that people can get copyrighted for just reading out the lyrics, which I hope it's not the case. Like, you can always hum the music, but at the same time, it's like I'm surprised you can even get copyrighted for just mentioning the lyrics. So let's hope that doesn't get my video copyrighted. Anywho, all right, let's do this. Let's get back to our scheduled program. Is my thing still up? No, it's just gone. Okay. Back. There you go. All right. I think the fact is that people still think the idea that, oh, we have it easy because because AI should be like, it's like low effort, whatever. It's like I still have to set up the whole thing, like it's still a thing that I have to set up for getting it to work to begin with, I guess. So it's one of those type of days. Is my music off? No, the music ran out. It's fine. I'm enjoying life. Especially it's like a good timing for 2026 because, I'm like fine because it's one of those months I finally be able to get on my AI channel and finally make this stuff happen, to just be making my own storybook. And thank God. Like, thank God it's happening, so that means I can make my own story and stuff. Besides, I think it's like one of those type of things that makes it easier to just to like buy a book that is first black and white and then have another one for full color. Like that could be an idea, so in case people don't have to pay like so much money for a full colored book and stuff. Speaking of which, I want you to tell me in a short answer of how much it would cost for a 50-page book that is black and white versus full color.
Vary quite a bit depending on printing quality, binding, and the printer you choose. But in general, a 50-page black and white book will definitely be more affordable than a full color one. Color printing typically costs more due to ink and production costs.
Well, yeah, but how much is it? Like, just name the number.
It's difficult to give a precise number without knowing specifics, as a 50-page black and white book could cost anywhere from a few dollars to $20 or more, while a color book could easily cost much more, potentially $30 to $50 or more. Are you looking for a specific type of print?
Like, buy a book that is... Oop, my bad. Okay, so yeah, it is expensive. Dang. Like buy... Okay, there you go. Wow, it is expensive. That's funny. So it really is that expensive for... So like, it's $10 to $20 for a black and white, but $40 to $50, or $30 to $50 for full colored, whatever. Which it is fair because printing does cost a lot of money when it comes to coloring and stitching and stuff. Like, that makes sense. I just didn't expect to cost that much. But for a manga, I'm pretty sure a manga would cost even more because a lot of pages and, you know, colors and stuff. So that means I need to like make every single book with the colors in it to make sure it has like all grayscale, if that makes sense. Sorry about that. I forget the idea that I should have put my notification on. Because you know how it is where my parents be calling, or someone who's calling me and be like, oh no, I forget to call them back because I miscalled them or something. And of course, at first, it is boring at first. Don't get me wrong. Like, it does look like it's an empty blank canvas, like with just a white background and whatever. But you don't worry. Just let me cook. I'm trying to cook up a good dish. Takes a while, but you know, it is what it is. I know it's kind of like one of those things like, hey, like who's going to read a book? They're going to have like an audio book. I mean, that's the point. Like, I'm going to have an audio book eventually. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure how the audio book is going to work. If I can, I mean, I have to stitch up like a lot, if that makes sense. Also, it's sad that someone just joined the stream and they're instantly like left the server. That's fine. Anyways, but the point is, like, I mean, audiobooks can be an option. I mean, who knows? You know what's crazy though is the fact that like once I finish the book and I start making an anime book or comic, whatever you call it, that's gonna be a lot of character sheets I have to be making. That's like a lot of development if I have to make like a full flesh out story though. But of course I have to start off with making a book though and try to publish it either on Amazon or whatever you call it. I guess put on Webtoons, some there and there, you know, like it's gonna be a lot of work just to set up the whole thing, honestly, which is crazy. I know like some people would say like, oh, like isn't it just some generic like isekai type of story? Yes, and well, yes, but to be fair, it's one of those unique storytellings where it's like it's an American this time. It's not Japanese, it's American or something like that. Or something stupid like that. I don't know. Wait, what's an orc again? I thought it was like ogre. Like, is that what they... Wait. Orc? It is. I knew it. I was about to say like I know orc look like a ogre look-alike type of character. So I was trying to check on something. Sorry, I was trying to check on something. It's fine. Alright, I think we're ready. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright. I think we're done with the whole like page, which is pretty good. Awesome, awesome. Very good. How many pages was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it was 8 pages. Wow. I guess it is a long episode if you think about it. All right. So duplicate this. All right. Call this. Oh yeah. All right. So okay. Now start with episode 4 or chapter 4. All right, let's begin. All right. All right, Grand Architect status. Current chapter, episode 4. Ren's status. Level 2. Abilities. Analyze. Level 1. Equipment. None. Needs to improvise. Mission. Cellar infestation. Kill 5 giant rats. Here is episode 4 of Cellar Raid. Okay. Alrighty. Trying to make sure if my mic is working. Okay. Okay. Ren stood up in an alleyway behind the rusty tank yard, staring at a pile of firewood. Okay, he mumbled, or he muttered to himself. Sorry. He muttered to himself. I need a weapon. In Dead Rising, you can kill zombies with a mechanic. Mannequin? How you pronounce his name? Mannequin. Man, how do I say that word? I forgot. Mannequin. Oh, mannequin. Yeah, mannequin leg. You can kill zombies with a mannequin leg. Surely a log will work on a rat. He crouched down, his knees popping slightly, a reminder that while his avatar was young, his gamer habits died hard. He shifted through the wood pile until he found a piece of oak about the length of a baseball. It was rough, covered in splintering bark, and had a nasty knot on one end that looked like a fist. He gave it a test swing. Whoosh! It's not Excalibur. It's not Excalibur, Bren said, gripping the wood tightly. But it's heavy. Heavy is good. Heavy hits hard. He stashed his bundle of clothes and herbs behind a rain barrel, hoping no NPC would steal his laundry, and walk around to the front entrance. The rusty tank yard lived up to this name. It was a squat 2-story building made of rotting timber that leaned slightly to the left, as if the house itself was drunk. The windows were clouded with grim, and a sign above the door featured a metal mug that was literally covered in orange rust. Ren pushed the door open. The interior was dim, lit only by tallow candles that dripped max onto the table. The floor was covered in sawdust to soak up spilled ale and probably blood. The air smelled of burnt onions and wet dog. Behind the counter stood the innkeeper, a man who looked like he was made of dough. He was bald, sweating profusely, and wiping a glass with a rag that looked dirtier than the floor. He wore the stained apron over a belly that spilled over his belt. You the guild dispatch? The innkeeper grunted, eyeing Ren's stick. You look fresh and ready to exterminate, Ren said, trying to sound professional. Show me the rats. The innkeeper pointed a sausage-like finger towards a heavy wooden door at the back of the room. Basement. Don't let them out. They bit the cat yesterday. Haven't seen the cat since. Ren swallowed hard. Right. Rip. R.I.P. cat. Or Rip cat. He walked at the cellar door, took the deep breath, and pulled it open. A drift of cold, stagnant air hit him. It smelled of mildew, rot, and something sharp. Ammonia. The smell of a cage that haven't cleaned for in years. Ren descended the creaky wooden stairs, gripping his oak club with white knuckles. The cellar was a large stone-walled room cluttered with old barrels and crates covered in cobwebs. The only light came from the open door behind him, casting long, spooky shadows across the floor. Scritch, scritch. The sound came from behind a stick of barrels. It sounded like sandpaper on stone. Ren raised his left hand. Analyze. His vision shimmers. A red outline appeared in the darkness, highlighting a shape crouch in a corner. Giant rat, level 2, HP 30, state aggressive, weakness, spine, neck. Okay, Ren whispered. Level 2, same as me. The creature stepped into light. It was hideous. It wasn't just a big mouse. It was the size of a corgi, but hunched a muscular. Its fur was patchy and greasy, matted with filth. Its tail was a long pink hairless worm that twitched nervously. But the worst part was the teeth, too yellow. Chisel-like incisors that jutted out its mouth, dripping with saliva. The rat hissed. Its red bed-like eyes blocking onto Ren. Nice kitty, Ren said, his voice trembling. The rat launched itself. It moved faster than the slime. It was a blur of fur and teeth. Ren didn't have time to think. He reacted to pure adrenaline. He swung the oak club like he was trying to hit a home run. Crack. He missed the rat midair. Crap. The rat landed on his chest, its claws digging into his tunic. Ren shouted, stumbling back. He felt sharp pain as the claws raked it across his collarbone. The smell of the thing was overpowering, like raw sewage. Ren panicked. He dropped the club and grabbed the rat with his bare hands. his fingers sinking into the greasy fur. It was strong, thrashing and snapping its jaw inches from his face. Get off me! Ren slammed his back against the wall, jarring the breath out of his lungs. The impact stunned the rat for a split second. Ren threw the beast to the floor before it could recover. He stomped on its tail to pin it down, grabbed his club, and brought it down with a primordial thud. The rat squealed, thud. The squealing stopped. Ren stood there, having his chest rising and failing rapidly. He wiped his mouth. His hands were shaking. Enemy defeat. XP granted or gained 75. One down. Ren reads, looking at the scratches on his chest. 4 to go. He picked up his club. It was stained with dark blood now. Okay, no more swinging on the fences, Ren analyzed. They jump, they aim for the throat. I need to bait him. He moved deeper into the cellar. His eyes adjusted to the gloom. 2 more red outlines appeared via analyze. They were chewing on a sack of gran in the corner. Ren tapped his club against the barrel, like tap tap. The 2 rats froze. Their heads snapped towards him. Come get some, Ren taunted. They charged together. Ren didn't swing this time. He waited. He waited. He watched the spacing. This was just like kidding a mob in Etheria. Wait for for the lunge. The first rat jumped. Ren sidestepped to the left, letting the rat sail past him. As the second rat prepared to jump, Ren thrust the end of the club forward like a spear, catching the creature like in the snout. Crunch. Critical hit. The second rat crumbled instantly. The first rat, now behind him, turned to bite his ankle. Ren spun around, using the momentum to swing the club low, sweeping the rat's legs out from under it before finishing it with a overhead smash. Enemy defeated. AXP gain 150. Ren leaned against the barrel, wiping sweat from his eyes. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Of this. It's just patterns, gruesome, smelly patterns. He cleared the last 2 rats with gritty efficiency. He took a nasty bite of his left forearm on the final one, but he managed to crush its skull against a wine rack. Silence fell over the cellar. The air was thick with dust and the metallic smell of victory. Quest completed. Cellar infestation. Total XP gained 375. Wow, that's a lot. Level up 2 to 3. So he's level up to level 3 now. Ren slumped to the floor, sitting amidst the carnage. A golden light enveloped him, warm and soothing. The scratches on his chest and the bite on his arm stopped bleeding and began to knit together, though they still throb. The familiar, beautiful gold system window appeared. Level 3, reach. Level 3, reach. The draft begins. Choose one ability. Ren looked at the floating options, his breath still catching in his throat. Option 1, heavy hitter. Passive, Increase damage with blunt weapons, clubs, hammers by 20%. Option B, loot goblin. Passive, increase the drop rate of items from monsters. Maybe the rats will drop cheese, coins. Option C, inventory, small. Passive unlocks a 5-slot dimensional pocket, finally a bag. Ren stared at option C. He thought about his bundle of clothes hidden the rain barrel outside. He thought about carrying rat corpses to prove he did the job. He thought about his itching arm. I promised myself, Ren whispered, no more carrying weeds in my shirt. He reached out his blooded hands. I choose option C, inventory. Okay, right, pretty cool. Grand Architect Analytic. Combat logic. Ren struggled intentionally, miss-swing, panic grappling, but adapted using gamer logic, kidding, timing, visuals, the greasing rat, the Dodie innkeeper, the rotting timber of the inn, consequences. He took damage. He is hurt, though the level up heals the worst of it. Mechanic. Drift choice presented. He finally got the inventory limited to 5 slots, keeping the balance. Result, level 3. Inventory unlocked. Quest complete. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good, honestly. All right. Pretty good so far. I know some people will say like, no, why are you reading it? Like, why couldn't you just let the text to speech do it? I don't know. I was just trying to see how good it sounds, you know? Maybe next time I'll probably do like a text to speech, because man, it does hurt my eyes when I have to read. But it is what it is. So yeah, the story's pretty good though. Pretty interesting. And I'm glad like I actually listened to my rules. Like, yeah, like hey, like only choose one option when it comes to choosing out of the 3, if that makes sense. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin implying this whole thing here. The reason why I didn't do like a text to speech, because I wasn't sure there's like an application out there that can read the entire thing. But I'll probably do it next time, like maybe like a next chapter. But I don't know. I think like there was a time where I tried to find a free text to speech, whatever, and it takes a while to even get it to work or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it would get the job done faster, so I don't have to like, so I don't have to read the whole thing, if that makes sense. Because I'm more like an audiobook type of guy. Like reading is just like overrated. It's like I don't like reading. I just like to hear like audios, like just hear like the introduction, like the storyline, almost like if you're working on something and you can just hear something without limiting yourself about, oh, like I had to read a book to enjoy the story, like you know, that type of stuff. But yeah, maybe this time I'm probably gonna try to do that thing where I actually do try to use a text to speech, because my goodness, it does get annoying sometimes. I kind of wonder if I should have like a love interest begin to come in like after like chapter what do you call it, like on chapter 5. Yeah, I don't know, like I feel like there could be an idea where like maybe there would be a love interest, and like I don't know, that's a good question, because a love interest is a good idea, but I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. It'll be like, ooh, you know, it'd be kind of cool, actually. I was thinking, ooh, actually, that's a cool idea. Actually, I just thought about it. What if the idea is that a gamer girl? I mean, like, an idea of like a gamer girl who was in an internet cafe, you know, just like this, and I guess you could say the idea that she also died from overexhaustion, because she's also like a loner type of guy, gal, or whatever you call it. So I just thought like that could be a cool idea. Like not only that he was isekai'd or to another world, but she is as well. So it's not just like, oh, it's a like, oh, it's not just whatever. So you know what? That's a cool idea. I'm gonna do that actually. But later on, I have to remind myself. Gamer girl died. There you go. So I gotta like remember myself to say that in chapter 5 because that's a cool idea. I mean, that's a cool concept idea because I just think like, huh, that makes sense. Because I mean, but to be fair, it is a hard question. Like, do I actually want like another person who came from the same world that he was, or just have a normal, you know, whatever. But I don't know. It's a hard choice, but I don't know. But to be fair, like, does she have the same powers of what he has, or? I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know. That's a good idea. I have no idea. I mean, it's a good question, but I don't know. Sorry, I feel kind of itchy though. All right, let's see. Okay. I really want to say this. I don't want to forget about it. I'll wait, man. Yeah, it's like so tempting. Like I wanted to like say something. Like I want to say a thing right now, but I have to wait until I finish the whole thing for the editing purpose. Man. You know, I guess the difference here is that like compared towards like Japan or some other countries who have their own, you know, age law, like age laws when it comes to like 16 or below or some stupid crap like that. Like it'll be something where like at least us Americans, we keep it modest in a sense. Like we try to make it where, you know, 18 plus is a thing here. Like 18 plus, like, you know, like for consent, you know, like not just like instantly just making like people fall for, you know what, if that makes sense. Like if you know, you know, like when it comes to anime and tropes and stuff, but you know, it is how it is. Can't make it center. Like, man, this is stupid. Come on, let me center it. Come on, there you go. All right. All right, I'm gonna do one more chapter, like one more chapter. Like I have a good amount of time left before I have to head out to my mother's birthday. So, or birthday party. Well, mostly like a meetup. Anyways, guys, let me cook because this is a really cool idea. Especially I forget the idea that, well, it's not just only him that he's reincarnated to the same world. Yeah, I'll explain it as I'm typing into the thing. So this is really cool. But also, just let you know, I got the whole thing done. Like, I think it's like a good amount of pages, but man, it looks awesome. Like honestly, like the whole pages, like man, it's like a nice read to like just understand the whole story. It's crazy. Anyways, all right, guys, let me cook. All right. Oh. Wait, is my microphone on? Okay, it is on. Okay. All right. Okay, so to begin with chapter 5, go as you go, but I do want you to apply a love interest for the guy. But I want you to not make it like where they instantly fall in love with each other, but just as slowly as it goes by when it comes to the idea of... Oh, sorry. So I'm trying to lower down volume because it's so loud. of like when it comes to going through adventures and stuff. Like, I'm not sure when they will be confirming their love for each other. Either it's the boy or the girl, but it could be like later in a couple of chapters, maybe. Anyways, so I wanted to make it where it's like a scenario where like after he come back from his quest, he sees a young girl who is in trouble with some bullies who is messing around with her at the guild. And you basically try to help the girl out, but also get bullied as well, and they walk away with the stolen property of hers. But anyways, I also want you to try to at first try to give a flash. Actually, well, how do I say this? Actually, that's a good question. Do I have it like? Actually, yeah. Let me try something. I want you and the love interest. Wait. The boy and the girl. When after the whole like idea of getting the bullies like away, like once they walk out of the door, I wanted to make it where like it's like a good interaction, like if like a girl like thanking the guy for stepping up for her and stuff, but then the girl noticed the fact that that the guy is no other NPCs because there's like a hidden game mechanic that he can, I mean that she can detect, but the boy does not, almost. Just like how the boy thought that he just met some NPCs that he saved. And try to make it where she is also from the same place that he was originally, that she was basically on the other side of the room, where she also dies from overexhaustion, from gaming too much, from late nights as well, to give a better connection for each other. Because now it's almost like these two people are the only real people who are from the original world. But try to keep it as normal when it comes to storytelling as we go throughout the chapters. And have it where a girl is almost like having thoughts about him throughout the story or throughout the adventure. And, you know, but don't make it too obvious, but also try to just make it as you go throughout the adventures, and make it where maybe later on throughout the chapters, like maybe around chapter 8 or 10, maybe the idea that, actually no, not actually, yeah, maybe around like chapter 6 to 8, almost like the boy almost kind of realizing that he is that she is in love with him. So anyways, start off with chapter 5 and let's just see how the story goes according to what I say, and try to continue off whatever you think professionalism when it comes to writing the story. Man, that was a mouthful. Like, that is such a mouthful, because I'm like, I don't know like how to word it, if that makes sense. So I'm just like, hey, let's hope the idea that the AI knows what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the text to speech now. So, let me try something really first. I'm trying to see if the text to speech can work. All right, I'm gonna try something.
Grand Architect Status. Current chapter, Episode 5.
Oh, it works. Okay, it works. Okay, good, good.
Grand.
Okay, so it works. Okay. Hang on. Let me try something. I'm gonna try something right here. So let me see. All right. Wait, how loud is it?
Grand Architect Status. Current.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Grand Architect Status.
Okay. Let me try to. It's gonna suck though, but let me try something. Man, it's so quiet. Seriously? Is there sort? Oh, okay. I think I have volume control on this. Okay, good. All right. I'm just trying to make sure like the background music is there because it is quiet though. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try something where I'm gonna have. Oh no! It disappears. It's fine. But I'm gonna try something where I'm gonna use like a text to speech because I am not a good reader. So I'm just trying to see if it works out. All right.
Grand Architect Status. Current chapter, Episode 5. Narrative Arc. The introduction of the heroine. Ren status, Level 3. Inventory, unlocked, 5 slots. Currently holding rat tails. Condition, battered, bruised, but victorious. New character profile, the girl name, Vera. Visuals, petite 5 feet 2 inches, with chin-length chestnut hair that frames a round, soft face. She has large, amber eyes that look slightly too big for her face. Attire, oversized novice robes that look like hand-me-downs. Origin, the Respawn Point Land Center, same as Run. Secret, she can see player tags. Here is Episode 5, The Glitch in the System. Episode 5. The glitch in the system. Ren stood in the damp cellar, staring at the 5 giant rat corpses. Okay, he exhaled, wiping sweat from his forehead. Inventory test. Don't fail me now. He focused his mind on the rat tails, the proof required for quest. A small, gray grid appeared in his mind's eye. 5 empty boxes. Store, he commanded. Zip. The tails vanished on the floor and appeared as pixelated icons in his mind. Inventory. 5 slots filled. Rat tails X5. Oh, that is beautiful. Ren sighed, a tear of joy almost forming in his eye. No more carrying garbage in my pockets. Civilization has been restored. He marched up the stairs, feeling like a king. Sure, he smelled like a sewer and his tunic was torn where a rat had clawed him, but he was level 3. He had stats. He had a bag. He was ready to claim his reward. Ren left the inn, waving goodbye to the sweaty innkeeper, and headed straight for the guild hall. The sun was setting, casting long orange shadows across the cobblestones of Riverstone. The town was winding down, but the guild was just waking up. Laughter and shouting spilled out of the open doors. Ren stepped inside, ready to find Merrill and demand his 10 coppers. But the mood in the lobby was different. It wasn't the usual boisterous drinking. A circle had formed near the quest board. Please, a soft, trembling voice said. I worked all day for that. Please give it back. Ren frowned. He pushed his way through the crowd of indifferent NPCs. In the center of the circle stood 3 men, wearing matching leather armor with a red snake emblem on the shoulder. They looked like the definition of generic bad guys, sneering faces, greasy hair, and weapons that looked too expensive for their skill level. Cornered against a wooden pillar was a girl. She was small, barely 5 feet, tall, clutching a wooden staff that was cracked down the middle. She had short, chestnut-colored hair that was a mess, and her novice robes were stained with mud. But it was her eyes that caught Ron. They were large, amber-colored, and filled with tears of frustration. One of the thugs, a guy with a buzz cut and a scar on his lip, was tossing a small, glowing blue gem in the air. Finders keepers, little miss, the thug sneered. You dropped it. That makes it ours. I didn't drop it, she cried, her voice cracking. You tripped me. Ren felt a heat rise in his chest. He knew this scene. He'd seen it in 1,000 high school hallways and 1,000,000 online lobbies. Griefers, bullies, without thinking, ignoring the fact that he was only level 3 and had a stick for a weapon. Ren stepped forward. Hey! Ren shouted. The room went quiet. Give the kid her rock back. The thug caught the gem and turned slowly to look at Ron. He looked at Ren's torn tunic. He looked at the wooden club hanging at Ren's belt. Analyze. Target. Brawn adventurer. Level. 8 class. Warrior threat. High. Ren swallowed hard. Level 8. I'm dead. Brawn laughed, stepping into Ren's personal space. He smelled of cheap ale and aggression. And who are you? The janitor? I'm just a guy telling you to stop being a jerk. Ren said, standing his ground, though his knees felt like jelly. Give it back. It's not worth the guild report. Braun sneered.
The guild doesn't care about F-rank trash squabbling over loot.
Oh no. Okay, so I see why. Okay, so I see why, like, in a sense that he that it is a limited time, whatever. So it is what it is. I mean, I guess nothing is free in life. I just thought, like, I could use text to speech, but not forever, I guess. So it is unfortunate that it ran out, but it is what it is. All right. I guess it's my turn to read because I shouldn't be lazy. I should try to read on my own. All right. Okay. But to be fair, it's a really good story. Like, I can tell. All right. Braun sneered. The guide doesn't care about F-rank trash squabbling over loot. He shoved Ren. It wasn't a playful shove. It was a heavy armored push. Ren flew backwards, tripping over a branch and crashing hard onto the stone floor. His breath left him in a wheeze. Stay down, trash, Braun spat. He turned back to the girl, winked, and pocketed the gem. Thanks for the donation, sweetheart. The tree thugs walked out of the guild, laughing, their heavy boots clanking on the stone. Nobody stopped them. The other adventurers just went back to their drinks. Ren groaned, setting up. His pride hurt more than his back. Well, that went poorly. That went poorly. He looked over at the pillar. The girl had slid down to the floor, pulling her knees to her chest. She wasn't crying anymore. She just looks defeated. Ren dusted himself off and walked over. He hesitated, then offered a hand. You okay? The girl looked up, her amber eyes widened slightly as she looked at him. For a second, her gaze lingered above his hand, as if reading something written in the air. She doesn't take his hand, and she stood up, brushing off her robes. You're an idiot, she said softly. Her voice was musical, but tired. Ren blinked. Excuse me? I just tried to defend your honor. You're a level 3, she stated. Braun is level 8. You have 0 combat skills equipped. The math was impossible. You calculated 0% success rate and engage anyways. That's inefficient. Ren froze. Combat skills? Efficiency? It was weird hearing an NPC use those terms. Well, Ren shrugged, trying to play it cool. I didn't have time to run the numbers. I just hate bullies. What did they take? A mana crystal, she signed, gripping her crack staff. I spent 6 hours farming wisps in the marsh for it. It was for a quest. She looked at him again, her eyes narrowing slightly. Vera's perspective hidden. Vera looked at the boy above his head. Unlike the gray text of the NPCs, floated a shimmering, familiar green tag. Player, Ren. She felt a jolt in her chest. She wasn't the only one. I'm Ren, he said, extending a hand again. She hesitated. She wanted to tell him. She wanted to scream, I'm from Earth too. I know what a USB drive is. But fear held her back. What if he was a PK, player killer? What if he was dangerous? I'm Vera, she said, taking his hand. Her grip was weak, her fingers cold. Thank you, Ren, even if it was a stupid move. Don't mention it, Ren grinned, unaware of the turmoil in her head. I'm turning in a quest. Buy you a drink? Or, water? I'm broke. Vera looked at his messy brown hair. He looked just like the guy who used to sit in booth 42 at a cybercafe, the one who yelled at his screen. I'm broke too, Vera admitted, a small, sad smile touching her lips. They took my loot. Ren sighed. Tell you what, I have 5 rat tails. That's 10 coppers. That's 2 bowls of stew. Let's eat. Being a hero is hungry work. Vera watched him walk toward the reception desk. She clutched her staff tighter. He doesn't know, she thought. He thinks I'm part of the game. She followed him. For the first time since she woke up in this terrifying world, she didn't feel completely alone. Wow. Grand Architect Analyst. The encounter. Ren tried to be the White Knight, but got reality checked by the level gap. He failed to get the item back, establishing the bullies as recurring antagonists. The Iron Vipers? The girl, Vara, visual, pelleted amber eyes, oversized robes. Connection. She recognized him, booth 42 reference, and sees his player tag. Dynamic. She scolded him for bad math, showing her gaming logic, but accepted his kindness. The slow burn, no instant romance, just 2 broke players sharing a stew after a bad day. Tone, bittersweet. The reality of the world is harsh. Bullies win sometimes, but the connection is the silver lining. Wow. That is absolute cinema. And I also felt that too, because it's like, wow, you actually met your love interest, and it takes you about chapter 5 to just finally meet a girl character, but not just a normal NPC, but someone from your world. I thought that was interesting, but wow. All right, so I'm gonna try to fill up this book, and yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. You know, I just realized I've been live streaming for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank God that my OBS is not crashing, because okay, to give you a little short story, something happened to my OBS that I know it has something to do with the settings. So I went to Gemini 3 Pro and asked like some help, and it managed to fix up all the issues, because I screenshot everything about it and just showed it to him, and it managed to just tell me, hey, my AMD card is not meant for this setting or that setting, or you need to clear this out, uncheck this, yada yada yada, and it actually helps out. So I'm thankful, thank God, honestly, that it was like not crashing anymore, because usually I have to connect two footages like after I restart my computer, because my OBS crashed, and thank God I have my MKV file like save, because once your computer is off or your OBS is off, it saves the thing anyways. But it was annoying that I had to export the whole thing and get it, but now it's fixed. So it was nice that I managed to fix my OBS before live streaming, because I know there has to be a problem that I have to fix. So thank God I fixed it, honestly. Thank God. It was crazy. All right, we did it. We got chapter 5 done. Yes, so we got 3 chapters done. Chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. Man, it took a while. It's like, man, it's like 2 hours and 44 like minutes though. That's crazy. Man, it's crazy. It took in that long, honestly, just because of the fact that it's just like a lot of writing. I know, to be fair, I haven't really done anything with the page number yet, because I was worrying I'm gonna have to waste my time again. So that's why I just left them all like alone, because it only makes sense when I set up the whole pages together and then I call it page 1 and whatever, and I can go back to like the number system with the whole table of contents, whatever. But my goodness, it took me a while. That's crazy, man. Also, let me try to get the chapter 5 first, and then we'll be all set. Man, that took a while. All right. And page 20. There we go. So now we got 5 chapters done total out of 12. That took me like 2 days, or 2 of the live streams. That means I've been live streaming 1, 2, I think about 5 hours. I think. Yeah, 5 hours or 6 hours in total of doing this entire thing. Like, man, that took a while. I mean, of course, I have to read the thing. I have to, like, let the AI know what I want and stuff, you know, forgetting the idea of putting the story in there, you know, yada yada. It's crazy. Anyways, I do gotta say that is it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I said this was really interesting, like an interesting process, because the storytelling is amazing. Shout out to my Gemini 3 Pro. It's fully amazing. Like, shout out to this baby. And especially with the whole like system prompt. I'm not even sure what system prompt it is. I mean, I guess I can read it, or you can just read it for yourself if you want. You can always pause if you want, but at the same time, it's insane. Like I know how system prompts work, and I know it's really powerful, because I know like sometimes like people don't know what they're thinking, and that's why there's rules. Like, for example, the idiot plot. Do not lower the intelligence of villains to make the heroes succeed. The hero must outsmart the smart enemy. Which makes sense. Like, there's a lot of good rules for these, and that's why, like, thank God I managed to do like a system prompt, try and do all the setup before I continue on with the story, because I might forget about it, and thank God the AI won't forget about it too. Not just the normal model, but to also system prompting as well. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel, the Noah the AI Player channel, and don't forget to join my membership on Noah the Game Player channel, or join my Patreon if you don't like ads, so that you guys can go ahead and check out the raw footages or the raw live streams, you know, before videos get published, because obviously, you know how it is when it comes to videos. Like, I have to make some money. Like, I can't just give away free live streams or free sneak peeks. I mean, of course, there's only 2-minute sneak peeks, but you get the idea. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and I hope you have a good one. And I hope you I hope, like, when life goes on, I hope that you can go through it with a flashing beak, if that makes sense. All right, hope you have a good one, and thank you all so much for watching, and catch you guys next one. Goodbye.